Hey guys, it's Channon Rose, and in today's video, I am going to be telling you all about my new stalker. So if you've watched my video for the last few years, you know that I've had my fair share of stalkers. After all, I did porn, and that comes with a whole plethora of like weirdos like following you. But I haven't done that for a really long time. I have had like crazy trolls, stalkers, and then like, well, I won't even get into that, but I'm pretty sure you guys know who I'm talking about, who is really fucking crazy. More of a single white female than a stalker. But I now have a new stalker, and I'm going to tell you a story because it's really freaking creepy. And of course it's at my brand new house that we own. So let me give you kind of a little bit of a backstory. One day I was in my room, and my room is upstairs, and it's got these really big windows in it, and it kind of overlooks our street, and you know, we can see a lot of things going on basically in the front of our house from our master bedroom. I see this guy walking, and he is like an overweight older male with like gray hair, and he's wearing suspenders. Just kind of an odd looking person. I've never seen him in our neighborhood before. And just off the bat, I just assumed, oh, it's a salesperson, because I see them like walking and then like walking up on our property to our front door. So I see this, and Travis is home, and I just tell Travis, don't answer the door. I think it's just like a salesperson. And so he's like, okay. So we don't answer the door, and I am upstairs still, and I'm getting dressed, and I notice that this guy is not going to anyone else's house, right? Because like I said, like I can see the neighborhood from my house. I can see a lot of what's going on. And I noticed that this guy doesn't go next door, doesn't go across the street to their house, basically did not go to anyone's house but ours. And then I see him walking past to kind of where I can't really see him anymore. And then I see this car slowly pull up to him and pick him up. So I'm like, huh, that's odd. Maybe he already went to the other houses. I don't know. You know, I'm trying to think logically, like a logical explanation of why I didn't go to anybody's house to make myself feel better. And I'm probably like, you know, our cars are probably just outside. Everyone else's cars are probably just parked in the garage. He probably doesn't think anyone else is home. That's probably why he just came to our house and no one else's. So we end up leaving shortly after this man like had come to our home. And I am looking around, and I don't see this man. And I notice also that like people's cars are outside of their garages and parked in front of their house. And so we weren't the only people that had our cars parked out front. And I noticed that I don't see this man in my neighborhood anymore. Like I don't see him walking around. Like literally he just left. And I figured this car was gonna like maybe take him like to another houses, a few houses down. Like I just basically thought I'd see this man knocking on other people's doors, because he looked like a possibly a salesman. I didn't see him, and I just thought that was kind of weird. That was like my first experience. I'm like, that's kind of odd, you know? He kind of just like disappeared. Well, totally forgot about it. Wasn't worried, you know, about this person at all. The very next day, I notice outside there's a car that's parked, and it's facing the front of our house, and it's like across the street from us. And I noticed that there's someone in that car. But if you guys know, like this running joke that I have is I think that the neighbors are polygamous across from us, because I always see like different people over there all the time, and like there's always just like different cars and families. And so I just assume that this is just, it's a car I've never seen before. I just assume it's part of like the polygamy. I just is so sad. They're probably not even polygamous. They probably just have like a lot of friends and family that visit. That's probably like the logical explanation, but I like to just I like to think that they're polygamous because it's much more fun to think that way. And they might be, who knows.
They think polygamy is about religion, but it's not about religion at all. It's all about sex.
I'm obsessed with the polygamy shows, by the way. I don't know if you guys like those, but I'm like so fascinated by them. So anyway, I noticed that there's somebody in the car, right? And so I don't think anything of it. It's a different car, by the way, from the one that this guy got into like the day before. So I honestly had no idea who it is. I just assume it's someone waiting to like go into their house. But then I noticed like some time has gone by, and I still see the car, and I still see someone in the car. Like, the person hasn't got out of the car yet. So I'm like, that's odd. This is where it starts to get really weird. So then I'm starting to change, and I don't like changing right in front of my window because I feel like people can see me. So one bad thing about our house setup is that our master is like at the front of our house instead of the back, where I could be naked all the time, or like changing my bedroom without like worrying because the shades are up, you know? As I'm like waiting, I wanna make sure that there's someone still in the car so that I can go change in the bathroom. So I walk up to the window a little bit closer, and when I do, I notice that this person's lights, like headlights, go on. So they turn their lights on and they start slowly driving towards my house. And I'm like, what the? Cause like normally if like someone's leaving, like, you know, you drive away a little bit faster. This person was not driving away faster, driving very slow, and then stopped in the middle of like the intersection of the road. So then I get even closer and I'm looking. You guys, I'm not joking. It's the same man in the suspenders again, taking pictures of my house and me through the window. It like gives me like chills just talking about it. I immediately recognize that it's the same person from yesterday in a different car, and not only in a different car, but taking pictures of me. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And Travis thankfully is home and downstairs. And as soon as he notices and sees that I see him, he drives, like speeds away really quickly. I'm like, what the f? I freak out. My heart is like pounding, right? Because I'm like scared, and I was really shocked that it was like the same person because I was not expecting that at all. I run downstairs. I tell Travis what had just happened. Travis rushes out, you know, just like, I don't know if he's gonna like confront the guy or what, but like he's gone. My heart is pounding. I'm like freaking out. I'm trying to think like this person yesterday was, I doubt that they're a salesperson now, you know, like everything that I thought yesterday to make me feel better about this weirdo like coming up to my door is not like what I thought. And so now I'm thinking like, okay, the first thing that comes to my mind is like, did someone hire a private investigator to like find out like what my schedule is, or like, but then I'm like, I don't owe anyone money. Like, I really don't, I'm not on like bad terms. Like, I don't think anybody wants to kill me. You know what I mean? Maybe like 2 people. So I'm like really scared now because there's certain things like with our house that are not like done to my standards for like my own protection. Like we have a camera, but we don't have cameras all over the house like I want. So like that's one thing that like makes me kind of nervous. And also like we haven't finished remodeling our house and like decorating and stuff. So like all of the windows like on the backside of my house like don't have curtains on them, and at night people could see in but I can't see out, you know, like just like creepy little things like that like literally really scare me because I feel like, oh my God, someone's been following me and like watching me and taking pictures of me. And how long has this been happening? Like, what would they have said if I answered the door? Like, what are your intentions? You know what I mean? Like, it's very like creepy and scary to me. And so like, obviously I talked to my mom and my parents, and they're like, you know, definitely call the police, make sure you get your license plate number. And I'm like, this person is coming in different cars, like following me in different cars. So it's not like easy to be able to be like, oh, that's the car, you know? It's definitely easy to spot out who the person is though, because most people don't wear suspenders, and it's like an older guy, so I don't feel like it's like a troll or like somebody from like YouTube that's like a hater or something that's like stalking me. Like I honestly like I don't know, and I think that's what scares me the most. But I can tell you for sure this person has been watching me for a while, has been following me, is taking pictures of me, and I'm like really creeped out. And I'm sure there's gonna be like a ton of people like, oh, it's fine, like maybe they just like your house, or like, I don't know, people like trying to find excuses. But until it's you in a house with somebody following you and taking pictures of you and coming like multiple days in a row to your house, like it's really creepy. I told Travis, I'm like, if this person comes to our door again, I want you to answer it and ask them what they want, you know, because like I want to know what their intentions are. I think that's the scariest thing is like, this person's following me, stalking me, but I don't know what your intentions are. And it's been going on for a while now. I don't like it. This is something that like, I guess I'll have to keep you like posted and updated with, because it's still like an ongoing thing. But as of right now, like I haven't called the police because I don't feel like there's like something, like he hasn't like threatened me. It's more like he's scared, like scaring me, and I don't feel comfortable. And like, I don't know why he's following me. Does that make sense? I don't know if I'd like call him like a stalker. I feel like maybe he's just like following me, but I guess that's like what a stalker does, right? Like they follow you. I don't know. I don't really know like really what to think, although I do feel uncomfortable. I do feel scared. And I'm really grateful that like I don't live alone, but we definitely plan on getting some more like security measures in place just to make me feel more comfortable and in control of, you know, why I'm at home. Because I do spend majority of my time here, and I don't like it. I don't like what's been going on with this person, and I want it to stop, and I want to know why he's following me. So I will keep you guys posted, but I just kind of wanted to update you guys and let you guys know what's going on, because maybe you guys have some good advice for me. Maybe you can tell me I'm crazy and can put my mind at ease in the comment section. I really want to add this in because this is something that always like really makes me nervous. Is like, I didn't see this person carrying a Bible, but like really religious people, like kind of frighten me. And I feel like because I'm pregnant, like, and I've done porn in the past, like, I don't know if like they're like coming to like bring me the word of God to like the baby in the house, you know, like just like weird stuff like that. Like, I don't know. It just like things like that scare me. Maybe I have a wild imagination, but like, I don't know. I just like, I'm creeped out. I don't know how to think or feel, but it makes me even more nervous because I am pregnant. Like, I'm even more protective of me and my body and my baby than like ever before, you know? And so I'm just like really on high alert, like mama bear status, like overprotective. Don't fuck with me and my baby, you know what I mean? Anyway, just thought I'd update you guys with my new stalker slash person that's been following me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys for being here and watching me and supporting me. I am sending you all my love and all my positive energy, and hope to see you in the next video.